Good morning, Vardha.
Good morning, Dr. Ashad.
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, it's perfect. Going well. I'm just getting ready my videos, recordings. Just wait. Yes, I think Vardha is not in your home, I believe.
Yeah, I am. I just changed seats.
Okay, change your seat,
That's
yeah.
where I usually sit.
Yeah. That's that board I could see every time, that picture as well.
No, I just changed seats.
Okay, perfect. So, Vardha, can I know your status right now? Actually, today's session I meant for, uh, there are some other students who are questionnaire is getting ready. They have to go for a data collection, but I'm just waiting for them as well. Meanwhile, we can have a discussion on your progress and what I can assist you in terms of progressing your work that I want to see today. Yes.
Okay, so my data collection, I think I'm going to call it
Okay.
and and close the actual survey. I
Perfect.
have about 140
Very good.
responses.
Very good.
I've been trying to push, and that's all I can get right now.
Perfect. Perfect.
So I
That's
was
fine.
hoping to get about 150. I
Okay.
probably could still, if I keep it for one more day, push for another 10
No problem then. You can.
to get to. But I want to send it to you at least by
Okay.
tomorrow. If not
Okay.
today, I'm gonna try again this morning now and get some people just to complete it,
Okay.
and then I
Okay.
want to try and send it to you today. The Excel
Yeah.
sheets, because what I did was I did it in two different tools. I
Mm-hmm.
used Google Forms and I used SurveyMonkey because Google Forms doesn't work in my workplace.
Okay. No problem.
So I had to use the SurveyMonkey tool, which is
Okay.
my work account or our company account, and now I have to merge the two data sheets,
Got
the
it.
two Excel data sheets.
Yes. Once you merged it, please send me the work. And when you are sending, send your final questionnaire as well with that particular mail.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
fine, I
So
can
that
do that.
I can match it with when I'm just processing in the SPSS.
Yeah, I can do that because it's exactly the same questionnaire, the exact same
Yeah.
words. The only thing I did on different on Google Forms, I actually put little descriptions of each
Okay.
variable before the questions.
Okay.
So I would say talent development, this is
I
what it
have
means.
one more query with you. If you are interested once your PhD, I mean, once your MBA is done, or with the same data itself, you can also do a paper publication.
Yeah,
Paper publication.
I'm
Or
planning to do that.
okay, mutually we can do that. I can also guide you. I can also contribute, and we can publish it together in any good journal. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'm planning to do that because one of our senior managers also asked me to publish at the General Conference of the International Atomic Energy Agency in September.
Great.
And he's requested that I do a paper publication. It's the biggest conference in nuclear
Oh,
all across the world. So you have people coming from all over the world to this general conference in
oh,
Vienna,
oh,
in
great,
Austria. So he
great.
said, do this. See, because that gives me time. That's September, so I have some time to actually make something worthwhile.
Very good.
And he wanted me to look into some other factors also. He wanted me to look in how culture affects retention. And so it's now become a big project and it's now become part of my performance appraisal at work to set up a new system for talent
Okay.
management.
Yeah, actually, culture also very important aspects of it.
Mm,
But why I didn't ask you to add it, the reason is it's MBA project is not a bigger study, right?
it's
So you will
not
be complicating yourself, and
exactly.
and those who are valuing your work from there, they will be also telling, be confined. We don't have to go for, the very wider scope. That's another
Yeah,
concern.
yeah. That's
So
what I
now,
told him. I told him that this is just an MBA thesis. It's not a PhD. So it's going to take a long time because if you add the
or
culture.
I would suggest you later, if you're having the same passion of completing the work similar to that, you can also think of it like, bigger study later as well.
Mm. Yeah,
Okay, so Varda,
so that's
what
what
I
he
wanted
wants
to,
me to do.
okay, okay. I think here Munira has joined. Good
Good
morning, Munira.
morning, doctor. Good morning,
Yeah.
Vardha.
Good
Okay, okay.
morning.
Let me wind up with Varda, because Varda, actually today I want to review the questionnaires and with Munira and Faisal also pending with. Sujoy also is there. But anyhow, whatever happens, next week will be our data analysis interpretation discussions, which means those who have already collected the data, like you and
Mm.
Khalid is also already done. I think Brian is also in progress. And one more, yes, Anu also almost have done. So just your work can be sent me by tomorrow. I can process it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then that this processing data is very important. I can use your data or any other data to help others to get idea how to how to write interpretation,
صح
how
صح
to
صح.
write how to write the interpretation.
Mm.
So I want
Okay.
to use that one, and
Okay. So I'll send it to you. Then I'll send it to you today. Let me just give me another 2 hours to lobby
it's
again.
fine. No problem. No problem. No problem. You merge it. Is good number. A good number according to me is a good number because getting a data from the nuclear industry and this much number is really great.
Mm.
Good number anyway. So
Doctor, I also
yeah.
received, I think most people have by now
Mm.
received our results from the proposal, and I was disappointed when we saw our assessment results, to be honest.
Okay. Okay. What was the marks?
So I
What
got
does
50. 50.
50? It is out of 10.
Yeah, out of 10, 5.
Out of 10, 5. Can you share me your, the feedback from the
Sure,
reviewer? Please share
sure.
me that as well. Let me check it out.
So
Because
surprisingly enough, when I looked at the feedback from the reviewer, I'd already included that in my chapter
yes,
1, 2, and 3. I've already included all of the points that they had brought up. So I don't know what the standard is, but it looks like the standard is very, very high. So I'm following only what is written in the Moodle account
yes, yes, yes,
on
yes,
how they
yes.
want the structure, what
I
they want included.
Because your research proposal I have gone through in detail. I mean everyone's, and all the recommendations, the feedback from my side has been incorporated. Your work. So let me check from my side what
Yeah,
happened because of any feedback they have given, anything missing. I don't feel that anything missing is there, but there is a standard marks they used to give usually. Because usually the UK universities wherever I am indulging with, there is a criteria for the marks, like uh, highest they will be research proposal. They are not usually giving the highest, like a 70 or 80. They won't give 7, 7, or those who are getting 6.5, 6, 5 plus. This is acceptable. Acceptable, we can go ahead. Research proposal is all about whether we are getting a great signal to continue our research or not. Usually we
they said
consider
it's
like this.
doable. That's one of the points that they said it's doable for an MBA thesis. So
Yes, yes, yes. That's why. I know that how much effort you people are putting. Anyway, you please send me the feedback because if anything missing is there, I wanted to make you ensure that you are including in your chapters. Because
so
whatever they are giving to the suggestion, we cannot include everything in our research proposal. The word count is 3,000. It doesn't mean that 1,500. It doesn't mean that we are not able to include everything. Yeah, because only the word count restriction limitations are there already. Anyway, so got a signal to continue, right? That's all about. So anyway, you share me. I think Vardha can focus on your data collection maximum today and send me by
Yeah.
tomorrow. I'll be processing the data. Will be sending you back. Give me some
So
few days before the next session starts. Next session is purely on the data analysis interpreter because I don't want to wait.
yeah.
Once been done,
So
it's done
so
forever.
so in terms of my question, my interviews, I will be scheduling interviews this week
Okay.
to get the
Uh,
interviews done.
that interview is purely descriptive. I
Yeah.
know that.
So I know that
That
doesn't
is
need to be put
yes,
in SPSS. That
yes.
as description.
That is with you that how well you can describe. That I will give you some model how you can give a good description for this.
Okay. Yeah, because
Perfect.
what I did was the interview questions, I've basically used my hypothesis and my research questions, and that
Yeah.
I'm reframing into interview questions, just so
Very
that I
good.
can answer the question. I can
Yeah.
answer
Yes.
the
Yes.
questions and I can answer my hypothesis. My
Perfect.
my only concern that I have or reservation is when I write this up, how do I validate my hypothesis? Because I'm reading so extensively, I don't know how to do this.
Okay. Okay.
I don't understand how, because a lot of people are using models and they're using all these like mind maps and diagrams, and they're linking hypotheses to certain questions, and I'm like, this is, I don't know if they're using a tool to do it that automatically does this for them, or are they doing this by themselves?
Yeah, you're talking about interpretation part or processing side.
Yes, yes. So that
No.
part is like tripping me up because I'm stressed about it. We have
No, no,
like,
no. We haven't reached yet since you have collected the data. Next step is data interpretation.
yeah,
You
I'm
will
just
see.
worried.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no, no.
worried that we have about 7 weeks left. Ramadan is starting, and our whole month of Ramadan is during our
No, no,
last
no,
parts
no,
that
no.
we're writing.
According to you, the next week will be the data analysis interpretation session. Within 1 week itself, you can finish the data analysis interpretation chapter. I'm very sure about it. You can complete it. It's not nothing to do much on that because you don't need to collect the data or resources or literatures from anywhere.
Mm,
Chapter 4 is all about you are taking some model of any research that I've shared to you. And
mm,
similarly, you are writing only the figures that I'm sending to you after processing. You need to replace it. That's all about.
yeah.
You need to rewrite in the sense paraphrase. That's all about. Getting some idea about some statistical tool will be discussed next week.
Okay. So I'll send you what I have,
Please send me.
what I've collected so far. Let me just see,
Yeah.
because I'm sitting with two laptops, my work laptop and my personal laptop. So I need to figure a way now,
Okay.
share
Okay.
it with each other so I can merge them.
So, what is the exact date for your dissertation submission in the Moodle account?
In my Moodle account is 31st of March,
31st of March.
which is the
Okay.
due date.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's what I planned, but I'm a week ahead of schedule. So I'm
We will.
hoping that,
We will
because
finish it. We will finish
31st is
it.
not possible, it's Eid. It's
That
going to be Eid. So the
no,
31st is
no,
not
no.
going to be possible.
Before that, we have to submit. Yeah, there is the only deadline. That's all about.
Yeah, we're not going to have the time during, the luxury of extra time.
No worries. We will manage it. So this February month itself, we will be concluding. We will make sure that 95% of work
Yeah.
is being done. I'm very
According to
sure
my plan, according to my
you can
plan,
do that
by the 16th of March, I should be completely done.
with the similarity
Um,
check and going for
with
submission.
with the full thesis, and then it's proofreading, editing. Do we need to get an editor also to edit our work, or no
Editor?
need?
No need of editor. Editor is yourself.
No, because I was looking at, should I do it? Because I know that some universities request this, that they want
Okay.
a proofreader and editor to.
Proofreading can be done by any of your colleague or someone who
Mm.
knows about it. That's you can think of it. But
And
usually the
then one
students,
last question,
yes, please.
ethics.
Hmm.
On the Moodle account, it says we need to have ethics clearance.
Hmm.
So I have done what I could but I don't know how far. I filled in the form for the ethics clearance,
No,
but now I don't know where this needs to go. Does it go to a committee? Which committee? When does it
no, no,
go?
no, no, no,
How?
no, 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 no. You are reading extensively. That's a concern. Yeah, happened. You're reading a lot of things.
This is on the site. I'm just trying to meet their
Yeah,
standards so
yes,
that they
yes,
don't give me a.
absolutely,
I don't want them to give
absolutely.
me a shitty mark for my
See,
thesis.
the work. I mean, what I want to say. The ethical forms are the other things. Once you got the research proposal acceptances, usually we are not attaching ethical form after that. So academic administration team has asked the previous time whether we need to add ethical form, but already we have mentioned in our ethical consideration site. These are the things, the consents and everything. So no need to worry about it. If it require, they will be informing us in advance. But this time also, I don't feel that they will be requiring because the previous time we didn't attach with that.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep my form because my form is already
Yeah,
filled out, and
yeah.
I'm gonna download the form so just in case they ask
Please
about
do
it,
that. Please do that.
I have it.
Thank you, Varda. I think
Thank
you
you.
can leave. Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Good morning, Faisal, and yes, Munira.
Good morning, doctor.
Now, I'm not able to. Are you able to hear me well? What
Yeah,
time?
Yes,
doctor, I
can
have
you hear
sent
me?
you my questionnaire.
Today morning, 8:37. I got it.
Yeah, I sent it. So what is next on this one?
One second. The impact of digital transformation on customer experience and operational efficiency in the UK sector. What is it? Provide clear, constructive customer experience. Ah, yes. Um, Munira,
yes,
I'm going through your work,
yeah,
and what I wanted to know that whether have you classified your questionnaire into two variables of a dependent and independent variable? Are you able to follow me?
yes,
Yes, we have already classified digital transformation, customer experience, and operational efficiency. We must be having some question related to operational efficiency, customer experiences, and digital transformation. Okay. And if you are able to segregate all these questions separately, which means under digital transformation, there are some questions.
okay.
Okay. Under customer experience, question can be maximum five, no problem. Okay. Then under operational efficiency, in order to measure the operational efficiency of your sector, what you have chosen, if you can
So
make it the question separate,
segregation, segregation
segregation.
under operational.
Firstly, your questionnaire will start from a demographic variables, all those variables that you require, like age, gender, location, or the workspace, whatever it is. Major demographic variable, what you feel that is important for you, or if you want to add income, income is not required, and what all the other details, whether they come from an urban. You are talking about the UK insurance sector, right?
Yeah.
So your questionnaire must be having a demographic factors.
So that is age, gender, and jurisdiction.
Yes, or number of years of the service you're using, or any other which insurance sector, UK insurance sector, right? Okay, and you're talking about you're choosing employees or customer. It's a customer experience, right?
That's correct. Employees as well. It's a mix.
Oh my God. Now how no how one question can be filled by customer and
No,
employee?
I can segregate it, doctor. See, I have just put. Uh, mm, I have just put everything through what I understood, so we can
Okay, no,
segregate
no,
it.
no. I want to know your core of your study. Like, are you looking into um, operational efficiency, which means you can take the interviews, I mean, the questionnaire you can send to uh, operational efficiency in the UK.
Yes, that
Okay.
is operational efficiency.
Okay. So your operational efficiency, you want to check from the part of customer, then it's fine. You can go for a customer, those who are having the UK insurance they're using, or in which you know how you are going to collect the data, Munira. You are having the people who are using the UK insurance or the people who are in the employee sector in the UK. Are you working in the UK insurance sector?
No, I don't. But this is the employee sector. This is not the customer sector.
Employee sector.
Yeah. So
So
the people working for the company
uh-huh.
should be giving their opinion about this questionnaire. So they they should be the one giving responses towards this. Like, for example, does the
Mm.
organization prioritize ethical decision making? Are trainings and development opportunities sufficient for their role? Do you? So it's about the employee.
Okay, your first initial questions, your supervisor provided clear and constructive feedback and workload related. Company's value align with the personal values. Receive adequate recognition for your contribution work. Comfortable voicing opinion. These are the things that you're asking to the employees.
Correct.
Job, access, leadership communication, encouraged to think creatively, propose innovative solutions, career growth, advancement available. Do your team collaborate effectively to achieve the common goals? Common and fair. Organize actively promote. Yeah, these questions, every questions. Organize priorities, ethical decision making. Okay, do you motivate to perform your best experiences? With the flexibility of your work schedule, do you need job providers and so forth? But the problem is we have to fix with whether we are you mentioned right, you are also taking the customer feedback as well.
Okay.
So if you're
So I
taking the
have to
customer,
prepare another questionnaire where
no, we don't need to do right now. It will be complicated then.
okay,
We have to specify first of all, uh, as per your questionnaire that you send me, that you are taking the data from the employees. You're checking the work-life balance, workload, relationship with the supervisor, and etc. Right?
correct.
But you hadn't mentioned anything about the digital transformation. Okay,
Okay.
I need some time. I need some time to refer, and oh, you do one thing, Munira,
Yeah.
right now when I'm just talking to the Faisal. Yes, do this hours. Already 1 hour with me, right? Yes, already
Yeah.
you are here 1 hour. We are going to finalize the questionnaire within 1 hour, if it is possible. You have to search for digital transformation, some of the questionnaire. Digital transformation, particularly insurance sector, if you can get it. Insurance sector, not mandatorily UK. Search for some of the questionnaire which may address digital transformation in any organization or insurance sector.
Okay.
Make out almost 5 to 6 questionnaire or 7 questionnaire. We can delete it, no problem. And write
Okay.
in MS Word. And the question must be in the same format, strongly agree and agree format, whatever you have sent to me. First one. And the second one, I wanted to have customer experiences. If if you are not taking interview of the customers, if you're taking the customer interview, then it will be very complicated for you again. Because we have to follow, we can get the customer experience through, we can also know customer experience through the
Yeah.
employees. Is that possible?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, then you have only need of one questionnaire. Just relate customer experience questionnaire or anything that comes in your mind. How can we know the customers are happy or customer experiences are from the employees? Just write 2 3 questions or 4 question maximum in your own words, or if you're
So
getting from the
digital
website.
transformation in insurance industry addressing the implementation of this throughout the industry and customer experience,
Mhm.
which would be mostly talking about efficiency, and it would be talking about saving time, or it would be talking about improvements, how to reduce the time and provide them a better service or products, right?
Okay, yeah, you just include those questions and including operational efficiency. Operational efficiency, obviously, what do you mean by operational efficiency, Munira, according to you?
Operational efficiency. So it's like, for example, in a bank sector,
Yeah.
Like we said, we'll just pick up any industry. So financial industry. So for example, if you go to the bank and you want to withdraw a higher amount of money, earlier we just used to go to the teller and collect the money, right? Now many banks in different countries or
Mm-hmm.
developed countries, they have implemented a banking, it's basically a computerized system where you get into a room and you just speak to like an robot, and you just say that you're this and you want to this is your account number and you want to withdraw some money. So the same time the verification with your face, with your fingertips happen, and the moment someone comes online like an IA, artificial intelligence gets implemented, and then you just do your signature and verification, everything is done online. But this is very much time consuming. So when you go to the teller, it takes maybe 15 minutes, but when you're near the machine, it takes around 30 minutes or more. And then you withdraw the cash without, without any further delays. So it's like you and the system.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we also wanted to have some questionnaire on the basis of your operational efficiency and customer experiences. In maximum question, the question number is fine that you have sent to me, but my concern is about how these question will address, how this question will be addressing your major topics. For example, uh, I can give you some examples. Your independent variable is, what is your independent variable? That is digital transformation. Okay, Munira, are you
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Faisal,
Yeah.
Faisal, sometime this discussion may be useful for you. I'm just coming after 5 to 10 minutes to Faisal also, okay? Are you Faisal? Okay? Is that
I'm
okay, Faisal?
listening. Yes, I'm listening, Doctor.
Okay, okay, because I want to give some idea. For the independent variable for your digital transformation, you can ask some questions like to employees. Our company has a significantly invested in digital technologies over the past 5 years. Okay? Are you getting one question?
Yes.
This,
Yes.
this question is relevant to your topic, digital transformation. How companies investing, how companies are interested in that. In the recent years, how well they have done. So strongly agree. Our company has significantly invested in digital technologies over the past 5 years. Imagine that's question. So employees will be answering, okay, strongly agree. Or if they are not investing, it will be opposite of it. So you can also, because digital transformation is also including, I believe, according to me, AI and automation also, right?
Correct.
So you can also mention the use of AI and automation has improved our work efficiency. Is another question can also include. You just correct me if you feel this question is not relevant for your study. Or if it is okay, just note it down this question.
Okay.
The use of AI and automation has improved our work efficiency, which means they will be answering, employees will be answering the perception about AI and automation the company has implemented. Or if it is not improved efficiency, obviously they will be telling strongly disagree. So we'll be getting some data according to that.
Yeah,
You,
but you just said we have to do something for the customer, right? So customer should rate their experience, or it's again the employees.
no, I'm talking about, you mentioned about you were talking employees.
Mm.
You already mentioned, right? You want to take the data from the
Yes.
employees. That's why
Yeah.
I am making the study into the employees itself. So employees can share their feedback on the operational efficiency. Operational efficiency mostly will be given by the employees only, right? How customer can give operational efficiency feedback. And some of the
Okay.
questions you can also mention, like the shift towards digital transformation has streamlined internal process. Employees getting adequate, training and digital tools and technologies in the organization. Um, Insurance sector, your insurance sector, the company actively follow emerging digital transformation trends and etc. Or digitalization has improved collaboration across departments. I'm talking about employee perspective. Management is very supportive for your digital transformation initiatives in your organization. These are the question can be a reference for your creating your question for the independent variable. Talking about customer experiences, your customer satisfaction, the personalization, the service delivery speed, digital interaction, everything can be included in that. You can include customer find easier to access information and service digitally. Are you able to say, being an employee, are you able to create some question like that to measure the customer experiences?
Yeah, I can do that.
To
No
use
problem.
of the use of real-time data analytics, they helps provide better customer solutions. That is your perception, employees' perception on the customer experience we are writing here. The integration of digital platforms, sometime maybe reducing the customer complaints, that you may be witnessing in your organization. So AI is being using in the organization, AI-driven customer, service solutions, like we say number of, whenever we are opening the website, there will be chat box and etc. Whether it is overall a customer experience improving. These are the question can be written under the customer experiences if you want to write it.
Okay, let me just try to put something through and send it to you, doctor, and then you let me know.
Okay. Just do that
Okay.
now itself, then I can just develop from this.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Faisal.
Hi, doctor.
Okay, just I wanted to take a.
Yes, doctor. I think what I've sent to you, honestly speaking, first of all, the time for me is a big problem. So that is why, first of all, I'm sorry that I've sent my work very late and I could not spend much time. But now over the weekend, I sat and I was, I have revised some questions and I've sent it to you. But then later I figure out, no, still I think maybe, I am far away from what actually should have been done. And now, definitely, okay, you will now give me some
One
feedback.
second. Yes,
But
I'm just taking your work from here, what you sent to
yeah,
me.
so I
Questionnaire
think
setting.
that is
You
also
you
not
you
correct.
also you also sent me 57 minutes before. No,
No,
that is Mona. That
yeah,
Munira sent me.
yeah.
And
So I had sent you yesterday, but I
one
think
second.
it
Can
should
you
be done.
resend me in my personal account or academic administration one?
No, it was your email, and you had replied me also
Okay,
yesterday.
okay. Just a second, because I used to mail Faisal session. Oh, this is academic administration. Let me change it out. I'm in academic administration one. Okay, Varda has shared me the research proposal feedback form. Academic Mona has sent me here. So quite busy, right?
Very busy.
I can understand.
That should not be an excuse, but
I
unfortunately,
understand.
yeah. So
Faisal, can you write your research topics here in the chat box?
yes, doctor, it is uh, supply chain resilience.
Can you type it here?
Yeah, sure. But somehow I have figured out that now what exactly do you need. So maybe if you will give me some time, and I'm going to send you the revised one, and
Okay.
I think then yes, we'll be aligned. But okay, definitely I want to
Okay.
hear from you now.
This is your complete topic.
Yes, this is my
Designing
research topic.
anything you have added into that, like for example, in the UAE or any other thing? Nothing.
No, nothing. This is my the topic
Actual topic. Designing resilient supply chain networks. That's only.
networking. Yes,
In your research proposal, have you written the same?
yes,
Designing resilient supply chain network. Okay,
yes.
let me read it out, your work, what I've written. The soft traditional supply chain network faces significant. Can you please give some idea what you wanted to find out, what you want to investigate from this? Anything, two You know, just before, um, Munir has given me some idea, right?
Yes.
Like, she is having digital transformation in one side,
Yeah.
and its impact she want to check with the customer experience or operational efficiency.
Right.
Similarly, do you have something in this work, designing resilient supply chain network?
Right. Okay, doctor. Now, see what I want to do actually. See the questions what I have sent you.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that should not be put it up that way. Okay, that is what I find. I want to find out that how right now industry is working.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
and what practices they are following right now. Okay, so I want to find out what kind of methods they are using right now for the logistics or procurement. Okay, and
Mm-hmm.
what tools they have for risk management. Okay, these kind of things I want to find out. Or for example, what kind of relationship they have with suppliers. Okay, and how often they are monitoring the performance and how they are monitoring the performance of the suppliers. So these kind
Mm.
of things. So am I on
Yes.
correct track? Yes,
Yes,
this
yes,
is
yes,
how it should
yes.
be, right?
Okay, yes, but you have almost included some of the question related to that. For example,
Yeah.
risk management strategy that you mentioned. So global disruptions this time, uh,
Yes.
have you checked your research questions and objectives while you're framing your questionnaire? That's important because you need
Mm.
to answer these questions, right? Already you
Right.
have research questions. You need to check that as well. Then
Okay.
you need to finalize like
Okay.
whether I will be getting the answer for these research questions through my questionnaire.
Okay.
Okay, obviously, almost if I'm recollecting the ideas of your research questions, you address some of the things in your questionnaire. Resilient supply chain, the word that you have used it, what are the strategy they are using, and if you wanted to add, you just mentioned in your conversation that you want to know what are the methods they're using. Yeah, what are the methods?
Yes.
So
Yes.
if you want to know specifically the methods for your studies, so you
Right.
have to write down what are the methods are there presently using. Then you have to give a
Right.
check box list,
Yes.
checklist it. Then only you will
Yes.
be able to get it separately. In
Right. Right. Right.
for your questionnaire, particularly, you can add it that one also
Right.
separately in addition
Right.
to this questionnaire. So I wanted to get something. Uh, you supply chain. One second. The supply resilient supply chain network. Can you please tell me once again with this supply chain network what you want to find out once again, please? I want to sort it out. That's why.
Okay. So basically, I want to find out that what kind of first of all, what kind of methods
Okay.
currently industry is using, okay,
Okay.
to monitor the performance, monitor the logistics, or I am just summarizing, or to mitigate the risk, or to avoid any disruption or delays, or what
Very
are
good.
their alternate methods in case we get stuck for something. So what currently they are using, okay, whether they are using any AI, whether they are using any ERP system, whether they are using any other tools,
Okay.
so
Okay.
this yes,
You wanted to check any method that presently your institution is using or your area is using has an
yes.
impact on the supply chain network. You want to check that, like you, as you mentioned, AI or something like that.
Yes, that is what I mean. How this is what I want to find out that
Very
okay,
good.
what currently is being used and how it can be enhanced. Okay, if
Okay.
some gap is there, so this is what I want to find out. If there is some gap, if let's say if we talk about AI, so whether AI is being used in this supply chain industry right now. Specifically, I would say to oil and gas industry right now, if something is being used here or no. Okay, so
Hmm.
this is what because what I see from my organization, honestly speaking, it is very traditional right now. Okay, so it's very traditional. Uh, it's just human interaction. This is what right now we are doing. Okay, so people are following up with suppliers. People are visiting what do you call it, the supplier's facility, and they're just making sure everything is on time. So this is what right now is being used. So whether something can be enhanced or you know, you got my point, or
Yes,
I'm
yes,
not
yes,
making
yes.
sense? Yes.
Yes. So the present questionnaire that you send me can be finalized, but you
Okay.
have to make sure separately some of the questions.
Right.
You don't need to add number of questions. The problem is
Okay.
the respondents will give the answer for this.
Right.
Already the word that we are using is little difficult. I don't know. In your area, the people can easily understand a resilient
Right.
supply chain networks and all some strategies, mitigation, etc. So the things must be easy to understand others as well. Yeah. So you
Right.
have to write some of the question checking the impact of
Right.
some of the new methods or the
Right.
strategies presently
Right.
using on the supply chain performance of the
Right.
companies. So if you're adding something similar to that, then when we are going for analysis, it will be very helpful for us. At least at the ending, we can say we can do the analysis for all the questionnaire, no problem. But separately, we can make some analysis, particularly how these methods or how these strategies are making an impact to performance or enhance the performance of supply chain or to make a
Yeah.
resilient supply chain network. So
Right. Right.
that also we want to add some question. It can be 4 question maximum or 5 questions separately. So it will be very helpful for us to analyze your questionnaire finally once you collect the data.
Right, doctor.
You just do
So,
you spend some more time and this hour itself and send me
right.
back. Send me
Right,
back.
doctor. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. And I have, I felt that the questions which I sent you yesterday,
Yeah.
should not be, all of them should not be part of my questionnaire. Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
now I'm going to reframe it. And as you said, that checkbox form and everything. So
Mm,
I think I will have now, I was already working on it. Okay. So I will have different set of questions.
yeah,
And now, which will, you will see that. Okay. I will send you
yeah.
shortly, and you will
Perfect.
see that it will be in a different form altogether. Okay.
Yes.
Which will show that, okay, I want to know more from current industry, what is being used. Okay. And
Very
what
good.
kind of technology they're using and everything. So I've already, made some questionnaire. Shortly I'll send it to you, and
Perfect.
then I'll be in touch with you whether this is okay, and then I will finalize my form, and I'll distribute to my
Yes.
industry and colleagues.
As Varda said today morning, yeah, we have only some time, right? We have 2 months time, but we have
Right,
to make sure the initial 1 month itself to complete our entire work. It will be very helpful for us.
right,
During Ramazan, I believe that you will be very busy. I don't have any problem. Yeah, I will be active. Yeah.
right.
So no worries on that. But we can make sure the completion of all the works.
Right.
The first chapter, second chapter, third chapter, many of the people already submitted to me the 3 chapters
Mm,
for the review.
mm.
And once you're done with, oh, Varda is here. Okay, we have 57 days left for the final submission. Okay,
Okay.
okay, Varda is here. So, Faisal, what we can do that, we have to make sure this month, February month, for the
Mm-hmm.
completion of the work. Make it ready. We don't have to go behind every time thinking about the MBA, etc., etc. No need of it. So, remaining 1 month, any polishing, any changes, if it is required, we can do that. So,
Right,
Faisal, you maximum try to collect the data at the earliest possible so that so anyhow, you attend the session next week. Next
right.
week, yeah, where we will be discussing about how we are interpreting the data after collecting the data. I mean, after collecting the data from your respondents. So if
Okay,
you can
doctor.
make it before, that is good. Or after that, or for your case, we need some more time to collect the data. I understand. You just
Mm.
maximum collect the data. Then let me know once you collect it. But now the important task is to finalize your questionnaire, spend some time, as you said, and send me the questionnaire. I will be refining you and send you back.
Yes, doctor, I'll do that. And one thing I just want to ask you, is there
Yeah.
any specific sample size, number of respondent or participants I need to send it out to,
There is, yes, that's an important question. Usually, the sample size mostly represent from the population. Population means we can at least anticipate, right? In the sector that you're working, supply chain management.
yeah,
If you're taking the UAE all, If you're taking the UAE, all supply chain, how much population will be there? 100,000 people or 50,000 people will be there. So if we are just calculating like that, we must be having good number of respondents, good number of respondents we must be having. But you are taking some time, it may be a 2 organization or 3 organization.
Yes.
So while you are taking all the population, it may be, for example, 500 people or 1,000 people. So you can
Okay.
take it 15% or 20%, something like that. So
Okay.
I would usually suggest to go behind 100 to 150, and some of the sector may be very difficult to get the data. But I don't feel in your supply chain management, you may be having a number of co-workers, they'll be providing you to be filled. So no problem, you can manage 100, 120, 150, that will be accurate if you can.
You're right, doctor. Right.
So
Okay. So around maybe
yes,
more than 100.
yes, not less than 100 respondents. What
Yeah,
about this?
more than 100. More than 100. I understood. Okay. I mean, okay. Let's see. So this is okay. It'll be a task. Okay. Let's see. I mean, we have to do like
Okay, okay, okay.
Fine, doctor. Fine.
Then,
Thank you. I will
okay,
now work on it and I'll send it to you.
perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, let me
Yeah.
check it
Thank
out
you.
one more thing. Yes, Rayan, can I know your progress, Rayan?
I'm having some challenges with the organisation, so I'm about to go far and wide on Facebook on like the British Dads groups and stuff like that, just to get anybody to fill it in. Just some security stuff with work, but hopefully I'll get that resolved. I've got my qualitative, the interviews. So the interviews are scheduled for next week. So I've got 4 interviews scheduled, so hopefully that will be good, and then I can share the responses with those. I wanted to understand from you, when we're doing the data work on that, what happens with the questionnaire? Do I use recording software and then the whole interview goes into it, or do I take key
I'm not
insights
able to
from the
follow.
feedback?
Rayan, your audio is scattered. I'm not able to properly listen. Varda, can you, Varda, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, have you understood what Rayan said?
Yes. So Ryan, what you need to do is you need to download once you've completed all your responses, then
Exactly.
you go to responses on Google Forms, and then there is a tab called go to Sheets. When you go to Sheets and you save it, you can save it as an Excel data sheet, and then it will bring up all your responses, and those responses is what we need to share to Dr. Asher for the SPSS for the statistical analysis. So
Okay.
in Google Forms, three tabs. One is
Yes, the
responses,
top
one is questions, one is responses. So when you click on responses, you will see like a data sheet
to
that looks
download.
similar to Excel spreadsheet. And then you just have to, if you say make a copy or share, and then you can share it as an Excel data sheet, and you can email it to yourself. And then that data sheet is what we send to Dr. Ashen.
While you're sending, just remember to send your final questionnaire as well. Because the questionnaire
Okay.
that you sent me, that is somewhere else in my email, and I have corrected it and we made the modifications and all. So when you are sending me the Excel sheet, send me with your questionnaire as well. So it will be very helpful for me.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you. Okay. The question was additionally around the live interviews, the face-to-face interviews that I'm conducting, and so they're scheduled for next week. So what do I do with that? Do I record the conversation? Do we then transcribe the whole conversation in, or do I summarize? Do I take the key bits of feedback and put it into the paper? What do I do with the qualitative responses?
Rayan, I
Can
didn't
I
get.
answer that
Dr.
question?
Yes,
Rani?
Varda.
Yeah, okay.
So
Varda is okay.
So all you need to do is with those questions, because the questionnaire, the interview questions, is your descriptive questions. Those you
Okay,
don't need to put through a statistical tool, and it doesn't need to be added to the data sheet because those questions
same
are going to
thing.
be different than your
Yes,
questionnaire questions.
Yeah, the
They are
same thing
open-ended.
that we have already discussed in the morning,
Yeah.
Rayan, with Varda. So the interview question, she is also having the interview questions. That is descriptively we are writing. There are some models to write your descriptive answers. It is like we are taking the individual questions and we are like answering what they have commented on that. That is as per your reflective ways, as per your feelings, you are going to write it. That is completely depends you how you're writing. It is purely descriptive. I can just give you any samples for that, how you can write a descriptive answers for this. That has nothing to do with the data processing and all, SPSS, the tool that I'm using, statistical things, nothing to do with that. Interview question is purely descriptive. That is only to get some answers for your research question. You have framed some questions. That's why you need to answer those. It will answer through these interview questions. That's why you prepared these questions. That is only purely a descriptive one. I
Okay.
think Ryan is not in the home.
No, I'm not. I'm in a car.
Okay. So Ryan also can send me your updated work to me. Okay. Even yesterday I said to someone that by seeing your Starbucks class, I started my class.
There's no Starbucks cup today, so but I've got
And
3 weeks.
by seeing the
Right.
Varda's background. Today, I could not see the background of it. Then I asked, where is the background? Then she said, yeah, the background is there.
Yeah, you
You just
asked me
change the seat.
if I'm not at home, and I said, yes, I am at home. That's where I usually sit. So I've just changed seats.
Perfect. Yes, so Ryan, okay, it's fine then. You can continue your journey. And meanwhile,
So
continue the data collection journey as well.
are you in the first questionnaire that I sent you, I had my 5 interview questions on the bottom. Could I just get your feedback to make sure that you think they're fit for purpose, please?
You can send me, no problem. I think you have already shared me that as well, right?
I have, and you didn't change them, but I think you probably focused on the
Okay, please send me. I
questionnaire.
can have it. Yeah.
Well, if
Send me.
you have the one that I sent before, they're already on the bottom. I'm happy to resend. There's no problem, but you already have them.
I didn't get. Which one you're talking about? The descriptive one, right? I mean, the interview questions, right?
Yes, yeah. The at the bottom, there's 5 questions.
One second, Rayan, I'm just checking your mail. No. I'm not able to find it. Okay. Rayan has shared me the last.
I haven't got it open. Oh yeah, here we go. I might have it.
No.
Yeah, here we go. All right, I can share my screen if you want me to.
Please share me. Please share me. Rayan, who is driving now?
There we go.
Who is driving your car?
Manal.
Yourself?
No, Manal.
Okay.
No, I'm in the trunk. I'm in the. We go.
Okay. Yes, continue.
Manal, her parents, the 2 kids, and then me sat in the boot.
Or whether you have received your level 7 certificates and everything.
Yes, thank you. I've received it a while ago already.
Okay.
Can we get those tested?
Okay, this is the question. Yeah, qualitative questions.
Yeah.
What do you mean by the fifth question? Yes, you have included AI. Yes. Well,
Yeah.
yes,
So
yes, yes. Yeah, perfect.
AI, basically, is it fit for purpose? Can it give a more consistent customer communication standard, or is it something that's just going to move on and in 2 years' time we're going to be talking about the or do you remember when we used to use AI? That kind of stuff.
Yeah, my concern is the fifth question, that does I need it to be brief or concise.
Okay.
Do you believe there is a link between receiving an exceptional or subpar digital experience? What do you mean by subpar digital experience?
Or
Subpar digital experience whilst receiving average to good in-person experience and the likelihood of customer remaining loyal to brand. It's very detailed questions. You can just remove it or you can just write it what exactly you meant it by this question. Rewrite that one.
well, I have written exactly what I meant, so I'll find a way of rewording it.
Sorry?
I said I have written exactly what I meant, so I'll just need to find a way of rewording it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll change the words on it.
Please
But
do
you
that.
think you're happy with that? Yeah?
Other questions are fine because it's addressing the after sales services and also after a few years, as per the managers of viewpoints, what it's going to happen and what suggestion they can have. And on the basis of digital transformations and after sales services, you included all these things. It's fine. It's only a descriptive way of answering. So we don't need to add more number of questions. It's fine. Because already we have a very detailed studies happened on one side. It's okay.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes. And okay, Ryan, then you can continue your journey.
Thank you.
And what you have shared me, I'm not able to find that. It's only nothing. The file is nothing.
Nothing in the file?
Yeah.
You just reshare. I'm sitting with I'm sitting with two laptops open at the moment.
You have sent me the research proposal feedback form, right? In that I could not able
Yeah.
to find anything. It's simply empty. But
I think
all the things are there. The format of the forms are there, but answers are nothing is there. The comments are nothing is there.
nothing in there. Okay, let me just reshare that with you. I think I may have copied the wrong file.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I did. I copied the wrong file.
Okay. It's good that you are getting a great chance to represent the World Conference of Nuclear. It's really great. I think your work is being acknowledged and
Yeah,
your
I
senior
do a lot of
managers. I understand. I understand.
conferences. Because now they're wanting me at work. Our senior manager wants me to continue with the studies, and I said I need a break because they're not
Mhm.
paying for this. They're not giving me extra time. I haven't had leave since last year September. So I
But
told
they
them give me at least time to collect
okay.
myself. But now they want me to use my all my thesis results to develop a whole new system for our company.
Very
and
good.
it will be a first of a kind system, talent management system, looking specifically at how we are going to prepare successors and with an element of knowledge transfer as well. So I've already started. So I'm working concurrently with thesis work and this, trying to get this
Very good.
project off. So
It's really great to hear from someone like our researchers, what they are doing, they wanted to really practically implement the workspace,
yeah,
and the people are being acknowledging and recognizing the work. Mostly people are looking for some post-graduation degrees, but a very few percentage of the people are there, including you, and the perception is something very different. While they are doing obviously academic degree, at the same time they want to implement something in the real life in the sense the practical life. It has a great impact. Not now. Once you're done with, once you're going for a publication, the people are referring your work. It will be highly advantageous for the firms as well, and the people, you will feel that you've done something very worthwhile.
yeah. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm under a lot of pressure to get this done. And that's why I'm freaking out because we only have like few
Be
weeks.
cool. Yes, be cool anyhow, and work. Wow, you are in the proper directions anyway. Have you sent it? I'll be checking later then.
Yeah. I just sent it to you now. So you should have received it. Just sent it 2 minutes ago.
Questions are defined and align with the overall research question. Yes, I want to read your comments. Okay, the research objectives and questions are defined and aligned with the overall research questions. The research problem must be clearly stated. You have very well stated your problems, very clearly stated, I remember. The study goal, on the other hand, could be improved more. More than this study's goal, nothing is lacking, which means nuclear industry lacking studies, and you are contributing something to that. Introduction appears to be thorough, yes. Relevant information covered, very good. The proposal highlights the relevance and significance of the research topic to the business field. The potential impacts on industry practices needs to be articulated. That you have already articulated. So
I've actually wrote a whole section on it in
yes,
chapter 3.
yes, this is all about, I will tell you, what they're giving this comment that in order to incorporate in the further chapters as well, nothing more. Yeah, this things we need to consider, it's a green signal to go for the next stage. But make sure all these points are being included in your, that really good that you have gone through this comment.
Already
Very good,
done.
very good, very good.
Already
Very
done.
good.
Even the next one also, where they talk
Very
about
good,
the
very good.
theoretical foundations.
No,
I've
no.
included theories,
Not
4 theories.
yes. See, the student has identified indicators of the independent variable and dependent variable. That is a good point they have mentioned here. I have never seen they are giving this much detailed, feedback for the students. Usually they'll be very shortly, they'll be giving some of the negative aspects mostly, but here has been given some positive aspects here. The theoretical foundation need to be identified about the talent management, employee retention, that we will be doing only in the detailed studies. Yeah, that is only
Yeah, but
chapters
I
only.
already included it. Remember chapter 3? I have
Yes,
four models of talent
yes.
management that I've included. Two of them on
Okay. Th-
talent management
I
strategies
remember,
itself,
I
and
remember.
two
Very
of
good.
them on
Very
retention.
good.
So it's already there.
So you are good to go. And the third one, the proposed research methodology is acceptable. The student has discussed about the most layers of the research union. Very good. And justification need to be provided as why that method was selected. That also you have given. You remember?
Yes,
Yes. And the
but
ethical concern.
they're
Yeah.
saying it needs more work.
The ethical concern have been acknowledged by the student, but more information required as to how the data privacy is protected and informed the consent will be taken. Then the word count will be very higher. Okay, these things you can add later as well.
I had 3,800 words.
Yeah, the student has not arrived at the conceptual framework and hypothesis that they get the study going forward. Have you given the hypothesis for this?
Yes, 2.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, overall, the proposal acknowledges the potential challenge and demonstrates awareness of feasibility of the research. Very good. Consideration of the resource, time constraint, ethical constraint remains satisfactory. Ganja and the small reflection have been provided. This is doable research for the master level. Very good. So, for your feedback for the comments is really acceptable, is good comments they have given. They have
But it's not a good
specifically
mark.
they, let me, you know, usually they give the marks, they're very stringent in that aspects, I believe, and I expect a good score. You know, for the research proposal they usually give that 50 to 70 and not 50 to 65 and 6.5. Yeah, very lazy. Give the marks for the research proposal, then students maybe have a feeling, okay, they have done something like that, maybe because of that. But usually when I work with any other UK related university, for the research proposal we give the marks similar to this. It's a fact.
Yeah,
So,
well,
but your comments are
wasn't
really, but the comments are really wonderful. I really appreciate your hard work for this, and this hard work will be paid off once. And congratulations for recognizing that is a doable work, and you have included its significance of the works as well.
okay.
So now Vada, continue the same pattern and just give me your work by tomorrow, and it's fine. I can understand your right side and left side to computer.
Yeah, now I'm struggling to get onto my work computer because my VPN doesn't want to work. Because otherwise I could have
Okay.
given you the data now. And now I can't get
Okay,
into
okay,
to my work
okay.
laptop.
No, okay, it's fine. So take your time, and just send me by tomorrow. I'll be looking into that anyhow.
Okay.
So, thank you, Vada. Thank you, Vada, for your patience and attending the session now.
So next week we
Let me
will.
let next week will be the starting of our writing of 4th chapter. Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Ryan and Vada.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. See you later.